What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the King and I Life podcast, hosted by myself, Soul Touch of the Poet, and my brother in the house.
Son Soul X.
What is going on? What's going on? Welcome back to another episode. And as always, you can find us on whatever podcast platform that you listen to podcasts on. You can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Like, subscribe, and share. Son Soul X, go ahead and hit the rest for us.
Man, you guys check us out on that PayPal. Yes. PayPal. We do have an account on PayPal, don't we? Don't we?
Patreon?
No. We got PayPal, too, don't we?
Cash App.
Cash App. Okay, thank you. Sorry. But hit us up on Cash App. You guys can hit us up on Patreon, of course. And you guys can also reach us at KINGANDEYE369 at gmail.com. Again, that's KingandI369 at gmail.com. Again, if you want to come on the show, if you have some questions, you want to do a follow-up conversation, you have a topic that you want us to explore, just hit us up, man. Shoot it out to us and we'll get it on and chop it up for you.
Yes, indeed. Turn your mic up a little bit.
All right. What you got?
I got you.
Okay, cool, man.
Yeah, man. What's good with you? What's been going on?
Man, just been chilling, here at the crib. Ain't really get out too much. Didn't feel like cooking, so I spent more money than what I freaking want to.
Oh, man.
On food, but hey, it is what it is. Just one of those type of weekends, I guess.
I feel you on that.
What you get into?
I ain't been doing too much. Went and hung out with some Mannheim brats Friday.
Oh, okay.
Pulled the goddamn all-nighter.
No.
Yes. Dude, let me tell you. I woke up Friday morning at, what time I get up? Probably like 5:45, something like that. Mm-hmm. Went to National Guard, and I was contemplating because it was all the way out in DC.
Oh, damn.
So got off. I was like, fuck it, I'm going down there and hang out. So yeah, I was out there with I don't know if you remember some of these people. Charles Salas.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Frankie Barrios.
That sounds familiar.
Misty.
Misty definitely sounds familiar.
Frank. That Frankie and Misty, brother and sister. Let me see who. Rod Sampson.
Sounds familiar.
And Crystal.
Crystal?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You know what I mean? You ain't talking about dark skin Crystal, right?
Yeah.
They used to have like the little Jerry curl back in the day?
Crystal Willis.
Wait a minute. Oh, man. Really?
Yeah, man.
If it's the one I'm thinking of, I had the biggest crush on her back then.
I'm going to tell her you said that. Yeah, man. But we hung out, smoked some cigars. Charles made some old fashions. That boy be making them drinks, boy. But yeah, we sat there, chilled, and laughed all night long.
Damn it.
I left Charles' house at about 4:40 Saturday morning.
Jeez.
Got home probably like 5:45, 5:50. I hit that bed. It was a wrap. It was a wrap, but we had fun.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah. It was a good time, man. Good time.
Yeah, man. You got to get them in, you know?
Nothing like it.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, man, let's I'm about to talk about something that's funny and serious at the same time.
True that.
So to jump into this, remember growing up as a child, and our parents would tell us certain things, and because they were our parents, we took them at face value. Then as we got older and began experiencing more things in life, we were able to question and debunk what they told us. Lies. But out of respect, we either tread it lightly when questioning, or we just bit our tongues. Was this and is this still harmful in the cognitive development of children in our society?
I'm gonna say hell yes, it is. Especially this time and day. You have absolutely no reason whatsoever to lie to your kids. I just feel like I'd rather just go ahead and be honest about the shit. So that way at least they know how I feel about it. They know
Yeah,
that I'm not just trying to, deflect it or just flat out say no. If I'm telling you no, there's a reason behind it. I don't mind explaining the reason.
right.
You can, argue back with me if you want to, or, discuss it back with me if you want to. But again, at the end of the day, it's still going to be my decision whether I let you do it or not.
True. Yeah, man, I totally agree with you. As far as especially today, because off the break, it seems like kids are clueless. And I think overall, it just gives it just introduces silly lies to people, and you know ways of getting around shit, and just playing games.
It is. I mean, to a certain extent, it's doing more damn harm than good because you are actually introducing your kids into naivete. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It makes them gullible when there's no need for them to be gullible.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like it's required, damn near,
Right.
this day and age to just go ahead and be honest because I think that's kind of like what has helped some people grow up to be liars because of that influence of being
Mm-hmm.
lied to as a child.
Yeah.
You know, and I get, as parents, we want to protect our kids from, some of the harms that this world or this plane may offer. But at the same time, it's kind of best to you don't gotta just throw them into the damn pool. You
Mm-hmm.
can ease them off into it a little bit, so to speak. At least that way, when they're in the water and they know, that it's cold, they kind of knew it was coming.
Right.
But when you just throw them off in there, meaning just straight up lie to them, you put them on the deep end, son. They can't swim over there for
Yeah.
real.
And they don't have a damn clue.
Hell no, they don't.
Oh man. Yeah, that's funny though. I think it's just funny overall, because when we was coming up and our parents would tell us certain things, it's like we would be heartbroken, like straight up heartbroken. And it's like then later on when you find out they was lying, or however you want to call it, it's like, yo, why they lie to me like that? Like,
Yeah.
damn.
Yep.
So we got a list of things here.
Hold on. Before we get into it, what is the biggest lie an adult told you? It ain't even got to be your parent or one of your parents, but a
An
straight up
adult?
adult told you the biggest lie ever.
Damn it. Oh. You know what? I'm gonna keep it simple.
All right.
I'm gonna keep it simple because it's a simple lie, but in certain situations, it's so damn serious. And that lie is, I got your back.
Wow, you got to explain that one. How'd that
Okay,
go down?
so it don't matter who the adult is. It could be your boy, it could be your homegirl, it could be a mother, father, brother, uncle, cousin, uh, a co-worker, for those who are in law enforcement, for those who are in military, I got your back. And then when shit hit the fan, they ain't nowhere to be found. nowhere to be
Yes.
found.
Yes.
You might, you might have a flat tire somewhere, and you'd be like, you know what, I can call my homie, or I can call Shorty, or whatever the case may be, and you call them, and it's like they busy, or they ain't got time, or just something. Um, let's just say you need a couple dollars, and you know cousin is right across, around the corner, whatever the case may be. Oh, I ain't
Mm-hmm.
got it. I ain't got it. But it's like, yo, I just seen the bread you was peeling off not too long ago. Um, you know, you might be going through something emotionally, and you call somebody. Oh, I don't know what to tell you. You know, law
Wow.
enforcement. You need backup. You need backup. Or just like in the military, you need backup. And it's like, motherfuckers never show up. It's real simple, but in certain situations, it can be so damn serious.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally feel you on that one. I'll say the greatest direct lie I ever received as a kid was from my grandmother. We
As a
used to
kid or an
go
adult?
as a kid.
Oh,
We used to go to Mobile as kids, spend the summertime, right? Excuse me. And my grandmother bought my sister this shiny new goddamn white and yellow bicycle. Now, granted, it wasn't my sister's birthday.
mm-hmm,
It was just the fact that she was coming to Mobile and my grandmother wanted to do something nice for her.
mm-hmm.
So I get there and I'm seeing my sister with this nice new brand new bicycle, and I'm like, where's mine? Oh, they didn't have one about your size, so I didn't get you one.
Oh no!
What?
Stop it!
So I'm like, okay, but then she said, but I promise you, I'm gonna have you one here the next uh, time you guys come down. Okay, so probably about a good 2 months or so after summer had passed, we came back. I think we were going to head to Germany for the first time or something like that. And there was no bicycle. I'm asking my grandma, like, Grandma, you said you were going to have me a bicycle. Where's my bicycle? Oh, baby, ain't had the time. And you know, I'd rather her if she would have came out and said, you know what, I'm not going to get you a bicycle. I don't want you to have a bicycle. I don't want to get you a bicycle.
Right.
I could have accepted that shit more than the bullshit ass lies she told me, because from that day forward, I still ain't got that goddamn bicycle.
Mm,
And it just goes back to one of those things. Okay, you're showing your favoritism here.
right.
But lies like that, they have so much impact on a kid and how they impact you as an adult growing up. Kids don't have the first clue about the excuse me, implications of, how much a lie like that will play into their future. Although it's just the thought, but the meaning behind it, what you're showing me behind it,
Mm-hmm.
has an impact on me. So that lets me know, all the while I was growing up, like, you can't trust what your grandmother's gonna tell you about certain
Man, let
things.
me
You know what I'm
tell you.
saying? So, but anyway, we can get into this list.
Yeah, yeah. Because I got a similar story like that.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, shoot it out first then.
So I wanted a BMX bike so bad, so bad,
You know me and you're right there on that shit. You know
like
that.
bad, bad. And my mother said, if you get good grades, I will get you that bike. I was like, what? Easy, easy. Say no more.
Mm-hmm.
Report card came back, A's and B's and one C. I ain't getting that goddamn bike. I'm like saying to myself, but you said if I get good grades, I'm gonna get this bike. I I went out my way to get good grades. Like I went out my way to get good grades. Man, after that, I said, fuck good grades. It was a wrap
I
for me after that.
oh man, I got told that same lie by my mom. I just wanted a mongoose. I'm like, I don't even gotta have
Mm,
the most uh expensive bike or the most fanciest bike. I just
mm,
want a regular mongoose, one where the handlebars go all the way around, and
mm-hmm.
I'm good. The pegs and all that, I can get those for myself.
Right. Yeah.
But one summer I was asking her for that damn bicycle because she was like, "Well, you know, you're gonna have to have it shipped from the States over here."
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, "I don't give a fuck. I just want
Right.
the bicycle." So she said, "Well, and this is when me and you were working at the damn
At the toy store where he's doing bikes
yeah,
in the back.
yeah." And she was like, "Well, wait until the end of summer. Whatever money you got
Mm-hmm.
saved up, I'll match it, and we'll get your bike."
Mm.
So lo and behold, I'm saving every nickel, dime, penny, half a damn penny if I can. And the summer comes, and I'm like, "Well, this is how much I got. I think I had like 100 and maybe like $80, something like that." So I'm asking about the damn bike. I'm not finna pay no damn shipping costs, get no damn bicycle
Oh
over here.
man.
Heartbroken and devastated. Man, I went to my room and I cried like a damn baby. I was just
Mm,
so devastated because that's all I wanted was the damn mongoose bike. That's it.
mm, mm, mm.
I was like,
Yeah.
y'all ain't even gotta give me shit for Christmas. Just let me get the bike.
Wow. Hell, I think the bike I wanted was a mongoose. It was either a mongoose or God damn. I can't
I know
remember the other bike, but it had
the
spider
Swin.
rings. Nah, it wasn't no Schwinn. Oh my god, it wasn't a Diamondback. But whatever it was a popular bike back then. I ain't
Mm-hmm.
get that joker, but I was mad as hell.
Yeah, I still remember because someone in our neighborhood had that damn mongoose. And it was the black and gold mongoose.
Mm.
And that's what made that bitch stand out so much. I can't remember who the fuck had that damn bike, but anyway, I digress.
Oh man.
So, top of our list is I'll think about it.
How about just say no, man? Like seriously. Um but the crazy thing about that is, especially for us growing up,
Mm-hmm.
we go to the store and we want every damn thing. Um but if we was cool about it, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Don't ask me again. I'll think about it. Get to the cash register. I'm still thinking about it. Um, I think for that one, that gets your hopes up too high.
Yes.
Um, if you ain't gonna get it, just say no. We're gonna cry, throw a fit or whatever, but just putting us on that emotional high, because as kids, it's like that's an emotional thing. And
Mm-hmm.
when they say I'll think about it, that's almost like saying yes to us.
Yeah.
Um, because I'll think about it is like one step away from saying yes, but I just think that when they say I'll think about it, it's really heartbreaking, and it makes you feel some kind of way. Like sometimes it makes you feel like you don't want to ask again. Um, and then another thing that I think it sets children up for disappointment.
It does. I can remember distinctively how many times that lie has been told to me. I'll think about it. Um, I remember while we were living in Germany, I often asked my parents to spend the night with my friends.
Mm-hmm.
I'll think about it was mostly my mom's response. And of course, the whole entire time I was over there, never spent the night at a friend's.
Oh wow.
My sister, on the other hand, sure, no
Oh
problem.
shit.
No problem. And
Oh
I
man.
even asked her about that. You know, I'm like, well, the whole entire time we've been over here, and I asked you to spend the night with my friends, the answer is always no. For my sister, it's always yes.
Mm.
And her response was, well, I trust your sister. The fuck?
Like really?
Yeah. But anyway, I'll think about it. That's one of the biggest lies you could ever tell your kid right there. When you
Mm-hmm.
already know in the back of your mind, your answer is no.
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And I definitely feel you when it's like, you're young, especially if it's a younger sibling, it's definitely like, yo, what the fuck? Like, really? But when it's an older sibling, you know, no matter where you are, if it's you and you got an older sibling that gets to do all these other things, it's like, why they get to do all of this, that, and other? I don't get to do nothing. And then if it's a younger one, it's like, but I'm the oldest. Like, what do you
Yeah.
mean? You
Yep.
just caught in between a rock and a hard spot when it comes to that. Because it's like, yo, I, I don't know.
Blows my mind, man. I still don't get the rationality behind that shit to this day.
Yeah, me either. Me either. And the funny thing is, I found myself saying it to my minds. Um, and I know for me, I say it because I don't feel like doing it. Um,
Mm.
I don't feel like doing it, and then it's like I know if I say no, I'm gonna still have to deal with the debate of why not. So it's just like I'll think about it. That way, maybe you'll forget about it for a little while. You won't ask me for a while, and then hopefully you'll forget. So going through all of that to sum it all up, it's one of those things to where it's like I'll tell you I'll think about it. That way we can stop talking about it, and then hopefully you'll forget, and I won't have to worry about it no more.
Well, now that mystery has been solved.
Yes, we solved that mystery. Oh man.
All right. So the next one is way past your bedtime. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, let me back up.
Get back up.
I don't have the money for that.
Man, let me
Oh
tell
my
you.
goodness.
It doesn't matter how old you are as a child. When your parent says, I don't have money for that, but you see them buy every goddamn thing else,
Mm-hmm.
that shit don't register in your brain.
No.
It just does not register in your brain. And, you know, I can't give a specific age, but when you're in the store and y'all go around to get groceries, this, that, and the other, and they say, I don't have money for that, your mind is like, but you're buying groceries. So why can't you buy this? Um, then when you get, a little older and they say, well, I don't have money for that. And it's like, but you're buying snacks and stuff for you, but you don't have money for what I want. Um, and then when you get, in those formative teenage years, and they be like, I don't have money for that. You sitting there like, motherfucker, I done heard the goddamn conversations y'all had through the walls. I know you got money for it, but what do you mean you ain't got money for it?
Oh, that's cold blooded, man.
Yeah.
That particular lie, um, again, I've had those experiences too where we would be in the store and you ask for something I ain't got no money for that. And go to another place. I ain't got no money for that. But then later that night, or before we get home, I see your ass stopping at the goddamn liquor store.
Getting you a 40 ounce or something.
Yeah, like because my parents' house was like the party house when it came down to damn Fridays and Saturday nights and shit. Weekend time, you just knew there were gonna be a lot of people coming through.
Right.
But they always had fucking money to go buy goddamn adult beverages, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
So when I see you buying adult damn beverages, and the only thing I'm asking for is a goddamn candy bar,
Right.
that do make me feel some kind of way. Like, why lie about it, man? You got the damn money. You just don't want to spend it on a damn candy bar.
Right.
But you spend it all day long on these damn liquors and beers and whatever the else you want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Frying up the grill, cooking, all this food and this, that, and the other. And as a kid, it's like, I know in our times, most of the things that we wanted cost less than $1. Like, candy bar was 50, 75 cents, something like that. And it's like, all I need is some change. Like, that's it. Yeah, that's what it was most of the time. It wasn't nothing big, but
no.
But then on the flip side of that, we couldn't really understand the flow of money. So although we can fault them at times when especially as adults, we look back at what we wanted and what the hell they was doing, we can be like, oh, you was full of shit. But as a child, there's a lot that we didn't understand. And a lot of times, like, because I know we struggled growing up, and it was certain things that you wanted in the fridge, in the kitchen, but it wasn't there. And it's like you really don't understand that whole concept, other than we don't have no money for that. But then that didn't matter when we was in the store. We wanted some candy or we wanted a little toy or something like that. None of that mattered. But then, as an adult and having to tell your own child that, it's like, well, shit, I ain't got no money for that.
The way I get around that, though, is with my son, we go into a store that he wants something. I'll give him, you get that one choice. One option, what do you want? Do you want a toy or do you want this damn candy bar? What do you want?
Right, yeah.
You get this one thing. You can't have both. So I guess that's my way of helping him to learn the difference in what's important and what you really don't need. Like, which one do you really want? Do you want it or do you need it?
Right.
And that's the thing that I'm trying to convey to him. But I get it. Back then, I'm sure I probably asked for a whole lot of shit, especially if we went in multiple stores. But the whole fact of you kicking a can down the road, so to speak, of saying, I don't have the money for it, I get it later, and then later never goddamn comes.
Right.
That's that shit.
That shit just burn you up. Burn you all the way up.
Hotter than 38. But yeah, I get it now. But then don't tell me you don't have the damn money when you buying money on all this unnecessary ass bullshit, especially when it comes down to your entertainment and shit.
Yeah, definitely. The only other thing that I would add to that, being mindful of the times. I would say back then, whether they had the money or not, whether they had to rob Peter to pay Paul to, be like, what, my child wants this, I'm gonna get that. I think these days it's a lot easier to get around that I don't have money for it. And I say that because, there's a lot of ways to make money out there, legally, and be like, you know what, I have goals, or, my child said they want this, or, whatever the case may be. You can hustle and grind and get, whatever money that is for that item. Because I know when mine was little, it was a lot of times we would go to the stores and this, that, and the other, and they would ask for something. If it was something that I was like, nah, I don't really want to get that, I'd be like, I ain't got the money for it. Then if it was something that they wanted, and I'm looking at them, I'm like, yeah, they really want that, I would get it, move some money around, shortchange something over here, and then go out, hustle and grind to make that money up and get it for them. So,
Right.
That I don't have money for it, I get it. But I look at times today, it's a lot easier to work around that if it's something within reason.
Right.
And it's also, the other thing that I was going to say on that is, when it comes to the first two, I'll think about it and I don't have money for it. The problem is our parents weren't equipped to have those financial discussions with us. So because they weren't equipped to have those financial discussions with us, and because they never did have those financial discussions with us, it more so made us feel a certain type of way when, you know, we see you spending money on, whatever it is, whether it was the money that, the only money that you had to get what we needed, or you in the store buying things and we looking at you buying all these, extra things and these flashy things. And it's like, all I wanted was this little toy. Had they been equipped or had the mindfulness to have those discussions with us, I think it would have helped us understand better. I think it would have shaped us better and helped us better growing up when it came to money.
Definitely, definitely. I mean, it's kind of like you want to hold a grudge, but you can't hold a grudge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah.
you get it because at the end of the day, the damn bills were paid. As far as like the lights never went out,
Mm-hmm.
water was always on. There was always food there, even though it wasn't the damn thing you wanted to eat
Right.
necessarily all the time. There was always food on the table, on the roof over our head. So I guess we just got to be thankful and grateful for that shit, right?
Right.
I remember my cousins and some of the situations they face, but we'll talk about that when we come back.
Yes, definitely. Yo, it's the King in Our Life podcast, hosted by myself, Soul Touch the Poet, and my brother.
Sounds so Lex.
And we are having a discussion on pretty much the lies that parents tell kids, and we're reflecting on the lies or myth truths. No, we ain't gonna be politically right. We're gonna say the lies that we were told growing up, and
Damn right.
That kids still get told growing up. So we'll be back on that. Again, hit us up on whatever podcast platform that you subscribe to, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Like, subscribe, and share. Go ahead, son. So like,
Make sure you hit us up at KINGANDEYE369 Again, that is KingandI369 @gmail.com. We love to have you on, or if you want to send in some comments, or if there's some information you want us to discuss. That don't mean you necessarily have to come on, but if you want to send us the information, we'll chop it up on here for you and we'll get it out there. So make sure y'all hit us up.
all right.
Make sure y'all hit us on that Patreon.